escapade.
debacle, but
We had an escapade. Let's put it like that. We had an escapade.
a whole escapade with the audio, and it was just a simple thing, man.
I feel
That's outlandish.
it is outlandish.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to hear this one. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. But yeah, guys, welcome back to the stream. It's your boy renjisuniverse, and I'm here at Multiverse Network Studios.
Yo.
Yeah, Leroy. So let them know what we're doing today, my brother. Let them
Okay.
know what we're doing.
We're gonna be reacting to this Geekdom 101 video where he spat straight facts, correct, y'all? And this is debunking
Absolutely.
This is debunking Toei's situation. In case y'all don't know what Toei's been doing, they've been going on a worse rampage than Disney and Nintendo combined. Cause y'all probably thinking, but Disney is just as bad. Nah, Disney doesn't copyright fan art. Cause there are thousands of Auto House fan art out there. There are thousands of.
Yo, should I use the videos throughout the stream?
Yes.
Like the Geekum video?
Yes, use it throughout the stream. And the moment it gets to those parts, I'm gonna really get into it. So everyone, y'all heard what I said earlier? What? Hold on to that what I just said, cause I'm gonna definitely debunk it. Get into that later. So without further ado, renjisuniverse, start the stream. Start the video.
Oh, play the video?
Play it.
Oh, absolutely. Let me go back to it. I was watching it during the whole session I was
Escapadus.
having with the men's room. But let me go ahead and play it. I got it right here, my brother.
Alright, good. Turn the
All right, here we
bro.
go. And of course, there's an ad.
YouTube just screwed us over. Why don't you? YouTube just screwed us over. Why don't you?
In the description below, I have a link.
All right, here it is.
All right, bet.
I'm going to be uploading all of my classic podcasts, along with new episodes coming out very soon, where I'm going to have some.
Are you able to hear it?
I am able to hear it. Correct.
I promise you guys that over there at Realm of Geekdom, the link is down below. Give me a subscription. Check out some of the shows we have on there, and there's tons more to come on that channel. Now, let's get to the video. So everybody knows that I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I have been since I was a little kid.
We all
Hey.
have,
I'm
man.
going to talk about the current state of Dragon Ball right now in the spring of 2023. So Dragon Ball right now has, in my opinion, not really been in a good spot since probably last summer.
Interesting.
Take you all back to last summer. Last summer, not only did we have the new movie come out, Dragon Ball Superhero, we also had this interesting cliffhanger where Frieza returned after not being seen for several arcs, and he took out UI Goku and UI Vegeta, and then took the heaters with him and went back into space.
Took
That
my
was the
monkey.
cliffhanger.
How dare
Then we
you?
had 3 months where the manga took a break, and then we came back with 3 months of the superhero prequel story that, to me, was mid.
Now, first part,
I
they
know
were
we
like,
talked about this morning, but you want to relay what we talked about that?
yes. Considering y'all couldn't hear my boy in his stream, considering PlayStation was playing epic games as I was. But that's a whole different thing. We need to say that was actually pretty much true, considering how do we go from Frieza piecing up Ultra Ego and True Ultra Instinct Goku and one-shotting them pretty much, leaving with the heaters, to a whole arc about Trunks and Mai, which, don't get me wrong, that was cute, and then lead to Krillin getting jumped by a bee.
I'm saying, so to basically fully emphasize what my boy means over here, because he's spitting nothing but straight facts, but I want to take it to 100. Basically what he's saying, and he can agree with me on this because we talked about it earlier, we wanted to see a Black Frieza war type arc, sort of like what Dragon Ball Kakame has going on, because I'm going to emphasize my point right here. You probably don't remember this episode, but do you remember an episode of the Tournament of Power where Frieza said, I want to take over the Zetos and become the next ruler of the universe?
Yep, I remember that.
Black Frieza is the perfect setup for him enacting that plan, which granted we don't know if they're going that route. But like you said, why did we go to Goten and Trunks' high school life in a retelling of Superhero after Black Frieza literally pieced up 2 of the strongest mortals in possibly the universe behind Granola?
Like, seriously, that generally makes no sense. This is the worst type of filler to have in a situation, and especially in a show like this. This is the worst type of filler to have.
And
Now,
on top of that, bro, freaking Itachi.
I got him.
Boom, got him.
What I was about to say is, to further on add to my point, in a story-filled show like this, there's no time for filler like that. There's no time for a filler
Exactly.
arc.
Now, if they wanted to do a situation where Goten and Trunks were being inspired to train and get stronger, which granted, I think that's what they were trying to translate with the whole them wanting to be superheroes thing.
Right.
So I think that's what they were getting at, but they should have just outright said that we want Goten and Trunks to train to get stronger.
But they didn't say that, y'all. They didn't say that. That's what messed it up.
Stuck in Super Saiyan, which granted, we didn't get to see that in the superhero movie, so seeing them go Super Saiyan at teenager age is cool.
Right. Also, I'd like to answer one question that still has not been answered. How can they go Super Saiyan 3 in Gotenks form when none of them bleepers actually know Super Saiyan 3?
Bro, I've had that question for so many years.
Like, I
go Super Saiyan 2.
Like, I hate to diverge off topic, but how are they able to do that and none of them know Super Saiyan 2 or 3? That shouldn't be possible.
You know what? We're gonna say that for a Dragon Ball discussion stream we're gonna have later on. But
Yeah,
let's see what else Keaton have to say.
Yeah, we definitely saving that for tomorrow.
Trunks in high school. It was a slice of life story. They did okay with it. I thought
Oh, can you still hear it?
was kind of
Yeah, I can still hear it.
To be honest, they introduced Dr. Hedo early and gave Krillin more to do. Then we get to the Dragon Ball Superhero adaptation. Then what happens? I'm expecting it to actually add tons of new scenes, like Goku recruiting Broly, the creation of the Gamma, the conception of Cell Max, and we've got none of that so far in 2 manga chapters. We're literally getting, for most of these chapters, a scene-by-scene retelling of the movie. There was some cool stuff in chapter 92, like Goku versus Broly. We saw the fight that was basically not in the movie, although it was in the trailer for the movie. But all we have left now is basically retelling the movie. The absolute state of Dragon Ball right now is just embarrassing.
Now,
we have a property that is a multi-billion-dollar property.
Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Now, before I even dive onto that part, we always first speak on how they literally had a whole fight scene with Broly and Goku, but didn't put that in the movie. Like, they put it in the trailer, but they refused to put it in the movie. Like,
I'm saying, like, why didn't you guys have that in the movie? Y'all had it in the trailer.
Right. That's like, fine example. That's like having a Transformers trailer, right? They talk about, oh, there's gonna be a big fight with Scourge versus all the Autobots one-on-one. It shows how he take out some of the Autobots that were in the first movie, movie, but never put that in there. Spoiler alert: Transformers knows better and would never do that to their fans.
I'm saying, so I'm betting when we go see Rise of the Beast, we're gonna see like a little flashback of Scourge murking some Autobots that never showed up to Earth, like after the Ballsy movie.
My bad. But yeah, I was sitting there like, okay, all right. As I was saying though, literally I was sitting there like, now let's get into the most important part. Multi-billion-dollar company. They're
That's insane.
Multi-billion, not multi-million. You heard him say billion. I heard the word billion.
He said billion, bro. Dragon Ball makes billions of dollars?
Billions of dollars, but they doing this. Billions of dollars, but they doing this.
Don't worry, I know we talk about it in the Spider-Man stream, but we gotta do a video specifically for this.
Yeah. No, I don't want ice. I didn't want that. As I was saying though, so what were you about to say? God, didn't hear that last part.
Oh, I was saying, let's save the juicier stuff when Geek mentions it in his video.
Right.
All right.
What the heck is that?
Continue with it.
All right. So y'all are multi-billion dollars. Y'all are multi-billion dollars, bruh. Now, as I was saying, we don't say the other parts why I'm saying that and why I'm so mad about what he just said. So we don't let Keaton continue his video.
Yeah, let's at least let him mention it.
Yeah, cause he's gonna tell you why we're mad about that part. Go ahead and continue.
All right.
International franchises Toei has on their hands, maybe the biggest. And instead of giving us something new, instead of giving us something interesting, they're giving us Shueisha and Toei are giving us this, a retelling of a movie that just came out last summer. We've all seen
There we go. There we go.
90% of Dragon Ball fans have seen this movie already. And they're not adding anything interesting because the story, while fun, wasn't really all that captivating and all that interesting. So they have a chance to do something cool here. And they've done very few cool things. Krillin getting beat up by a bee. And Goku vs. Broly was fine, but what else is there? If you're expecting perfect Cell Max, this chapter showed you're not going to get that. You're not getting adult Gotenks. You're not getting any major changes. I, as a Dragon Ball fan, am totally disgusted with the way Shueisha and Toei have treated Dragon Ball. We have a multi-billion-dollar property that's popular in America, Canada, Australia, all of South America. Well, most of South America. Mexico, Europe. It is the biggest international franchise.
Can I talk to you about the Mexico incident with Dragon Ball? Well, not an incident. It was just crazy.
What about it?
So what happened in Mexico, right?
Right.
When the final episode of Goku versus Jiren appeared?
Yeah.
They treated that like a real international fight, bro. Like they hung the screen on top of 2 buildings and they played the fight for everybody. Everybody was on the street watching it. The streets were full of people.
For real?
Yes.
Bro.
It's all over YouTube. If you look it up on YouTube, you will see it.
Bro, at this point, they're putting themselves to shame now.
Toei doesn't understand how popular Dragon Ball is and how much people love it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's continue with Geekdom.
Yeah, let's continue.
And instead, they spend all their time hyping up One Piece. I have nothing against One Piece, and whoever is working at Toei Animation and Shueisha to push One Piece, I don't mean Oda, I mean whoever the producer is doing a great job, because Toei will hammer out One Piece material all the time.
Now stop right there, stop right there, stop right there, stop right there.
They barely promoted this.
This is the part where really got me. Now, earlier today, we had...
Wait, don't mention the stuff he hasn't mentioned yet, because we don't want to spoil it.
No, I'm not mentioning that part. I'm mentioning about that about One Piece. So earlier today, we had a whole bunch of stuff to binge watch for One Piece. Episode on episode every single Saturday.
Dude, we're getting a new one tomorrow.
And we're getting a new one tomorrow. Yeah.
And it's gonna be Zoro based.
But yeah, every single time this happens, we never get any news from Dragon Ball whatsoever. It's only been One Piece. Like, I'm sorry to say,
and One Piece is literally Dragon Ball's cousin, bro.
Like, I'm sorry to put it plain simple, but I'm sorry, but Toei, you beat right the mess out of One Piece. Like, y'all are the biggest One Piece beat writers we have ever seen in our lifetime. Y'all are worse than the young boy fan base when it comes to tweet writing, and that's correct. And that's saying a whole lot.
Wild.
But that's besides the point, because we're really gonna dive into that afterwards. But let's continue the video.
Oh yeah, because I know the big thing you want to mention. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Damn fucking movie. They are now retelling the movie instead of giving us something cool after Black Frieza. And as a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, I'm left here with my dick in my hand, hoping for something better, and they're not giving it to us. Now, I know that we're going to get the Black Frieza story later on. I know it, and you know it. I know we're going to get that. I know we're going to get new stuff. We're probably going past the end of Z. I know. But right now, dude, the fandom is bored. And even me as a Dragon Ball fan, I'm bored. And I'm a hardcore Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball. It's no secret. I've bought the show tons of times. So not only are Toei and Shueisha literally wasting our time and wasting tomorrow's time when they can just speed through this and show us one panel and move on to the next thing without adding anything new, but on top of that, Toei chooses to go after and try to blacklist Team 4-Star and shut them down.
That's part of what we wanted to talk about. Oh, man. I'm going to let you go first, because I know you were waiting for that.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Toei
yeah,
anime.
sorry guys, it's not a laughing matter, but it's
Toei animation.
He's just about to lose his mind right now. Go on, partner.
Oh, that mind is already gone. Toei, you took away a big piece of my